It's Linnell from Hollywood, Linnell TV, and I just have been met a very interesting young woman on my show today, and her name is Terry, and Terry has been doing some amazing and wonderful, beautiful things about life. She is a surrogate mother. Can you tell us how you got into the business of being a surrogate mother?
Hi, I'm Sherry.
Thank you and welcome to the show, to the Hollywood Linnell show.
I got into being a surrogate mother about, I want to say 8 years ago, almost. Yes, something to that effect. Anyway, it was a suggestion from one of my friends, who's a good friend of mine. And I was at school one day and he was just like, yeah, you should look into being a surrogate mom. And I looked into it. It took me about 2 months to decide. It wasn't something that I was easy to decide about because I had just had my daughter. She was 2 months old at the time. And I wasn't sure I wanted to do it. I really wasn't. And it took me 2 months because I was literally at this point in my life where I wasn't doing anything that I felt was worthwhile. And so I decided one day I was just gonna go ahead and look into it and talk to the coordinator. And originally I was looking into donating eggs, and they were like, yeah, your background is just not gonna work for that. And I was like, okay, but you'd be a great surrogate mother.
Wow. And you know what? The most amazing and phenomenal, exciting thing for me is that she has 4 surrogate children, which means she's helping families that can't bring children into the world. She's giving them the most abundant lifestyle that they can only dream of. I mean, this is God-given. I mean, this is phenomenal. This is just beautiful. Tell us about the children that you have. They're her children. You guys are just keeping them. She kept them.
No,
she
they're
carried
not.
them. You know, she carried them. You birthed them.
No, they are their children, fully, genetically, everything, all of their kids. But I feel like Auntie Sherry. I babysat for 9 months. They were comfortable. They were fed. They were healthy. They were moving around, and you know, the latest one, Alessandra. Her name is actually Alessandra Kerpolani. That lovely little girl is adorable. She's so cute. When I see them with their parents, it makes me so happy because I'm like, you know, everything that family went through before she came into this world is like, it was dramatic. It was devastating. It was heartbreaking. And at the end of it all, she came and they were so happy. They were so fulfilled. Everything was just great. And it was a great feeling for me to feel like I was a part of that.
Yes.
And
absolutely. I mean, you have changed their lives for the rest of their lives.
Yeah. 18 years for sure.
For sure. I mean, you got, I mean, how does it feel? I mean, to know that you've done that. And then wait a minute. She had twins, you guys. How are the twins doing?
The twins are healthy and wonderful. I carried them to 36 weeks. And they came out 5 pounds, 2 ounces. They never spent a day in the NICU. They're big and moving and just vibrant and active 2 little girls. They're wonderful. Their parents, again, another tragic story. Unfortunately, they couldn't have kids on their own, and it's just after I think 10 years of trying for them, they ended up
with you.
Really happy.
Oh, I know they have to be. And how are the twins now?
They're 2. They'll be 2 in November.
Oh yeah, that's right. And you know what? She's been having these surrogate pregnancies within the last 6 years, I would say. Mm-hmm. And you know, that's totally amazing. On top of 3, wait a minute, how many kids on your own do you have? Her own 3 beautiful children. I mean, I'm totally just in awe of what you are doing. And how's the relationship with the first women? The first one wasn't. What was the first one?
He's 6 now or 7?
What? He's 6. Look, you hear this?
I think
6 or 7.
Yeah, he's 6 or 7 right now. His name is Alberto. Oh, I loved him. He was wonderful. He's so cute. They send me videos every day. He says, "Hi, Mommy Sherry," and everything.
Hi,
It's
Mommy
wonderful.
Sherry.
I'm like, oh, you're so cute, but
And
still their kid. Trust me.
But you went through all the medical stuff to get them here, and what they couldn't do, and how after you got involved in this, how do you want to keep on continuing with this? She just had a baby like 9 days ago, so
Yeah.
and she doesn't even look at. She's so gorgeous. I'm jealous. I mean, she doesn't have any weight on. Nothing. Just the belly's gonna pop
actually,
back in.
she took weight with her when she left.
What? And
Amen.
That's awesome.
The Lord is blessing.
Yes, He is.
But no, we're gonna do one more for sure with the last couple that I just did a pregnancy with, because they were so excited and so happy, and they really, really want to have another one. And so we're gonna do what's called a sibling cycle.
A sibling cycle.
A sibling
you hear this?
cycle with them.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, after this, you got to go into business for yourself, because it's so many questions I want to ask. Like, how do you select the agencies? I mean, I heard about this type of surrogacy pregnancy, but to actually go and do it, I mean, how do you choose?
It's questionable. Sometimes you just kind of got to go with your gut. There's so many agencies out there. There's so many people out there who need this kind of help that there's just not enough of us to go around.
Oh, right.
There really isn't.
Okay.
And so I know there's one here in California, but my agency is in New Jersey or New York. Yes, New York, not New Jersey. But it's called Reproductive Possibilities. Great agency. I've worked with them twice now. The first company that I worked with was Conceptual Options. I don't know if they're still open there in San Diego. But my office now is Marissa Brisman's office. It's called Reproductive Possibilities. It's in Los Angeles. It's in New York. Helene is my coordinator. She's wonderful. I've also worked with another woman. Oh my God, I can't remember her name. It saved my life right now. And it sucks because she's awesome too, and she was such a nice lady. But the coordinators there, they're all wonderful, and they're lovely people. And as long as you're up to date with all your information and your doctor's appointments, and you've had healthy pregnancies, even if you had a few complications, you're still a good candidate for being a surrogate.
You hear that, ladies?
They're also looking for egg donors all the time too. So that's also something that if you're not sure you want to carry, maybe you just want to kind of help out.
Right.
Egg donating is also always a possibility also.
Oh, right. And you know what, ladies? Some of you need to look into that. Sherry, have you ever thought about maybe you can set up your own company and do that? Can you see yourself doing that, or is it possible?
I honestly wouldn't mind getting into that end of the business. I wouldn't want to start it by myself. What I would probably want to do is start off working for a company.
Okay.
As a coordinator or, something to that effect, just so that I can still help other families, getting to this point where they have this family and they're excited and happy, and, because, as much as I enjoy helping on this end too, I'm 34.
She's 34. I didn't know you didn't. Wow.
At some point, my body's not going to be able to carry anymore.
So you've had a total of 7 pregnancies?
Yes.
You look 34. Oh my God. God is blessing you. Somebody's blessing you.
Always. The Lord is always blessing. Yes.
To do this, and you're blessing other people and giving life.
I try.
And abundantly, and they owe you. They owe you a lot.
No. Nobody owes me anything once it's done. This was something that called to me, and it said, should do it and can do it. And I don't want to have any more kids. So not right now anyway, for sure.
For yourself.
Not for me.
Okay.
But, but if I can carry, and I can carry comfortably and healthily for someone else, I don't see why not.
Oh, that's awesome. So while you're carrying, you actually communicate with the people. Do they come and
All the
see
time.
you? I mean, how does that work?
Well, this last couple, they lived in New York, so they flew out because in the beginning, the appointments are every couple of months.
Right.
So they flew out for the appointments in the beginning. At the end, it was a little harder because, they get a little bit closer and it's a little harder for them to get here. But for the most part, they fly out for the appointments and then they fly home. We talk on the phone daily.
Right.
Text messaging, email, you name it, we've done it.
Wow.
I think we've even FaceTimed quite a few times. They are very, very hands-on, very involved.
Wow.
The last set of parents before them, they lived in Gardena. So
Gardenia. So they're close.
they're close. They were at every doctor's appointment. They called David. They came to Nicholas's, my son.
Right.
They came to his graduation from junior high. They brought the twins.
Oh wow,
It was
the twin boys. Oh, you
the
know what?
twin
I
girls.
thought they
Girls.
they're girls. Okay, the girls, but then the little boy is the one who went out of Italy.
He lives in Italy.
See, that's another thing. I knew that one of the children lived out of the country.
Yes.
So one is in Gardenia, one is in Italy, and the other two are where?
The twins are in Gardena. The Alberto's in Italy, and Alessandra is will be, because she's still in town actually, will be in New York.
Wow. Well, you know what? I just can't thank you enough for this interview. And we're going to have to come back and we're going to have to give you a show or more time. We're talking about surrogacy.
Yeah, it would take
because
forever.
she's African American woman, and we really want to hear about this because a lot of people don't know about this. They hear about it, but to actually meet someone who does it,
Definitely something people don't hear
yes.
every day.
But then to know someone who does it, and this is totally awesome. And she's my cousin.
Yes, girl.
All right. Well, we're gonna end this on. This is part 1 of our video series, and we're gonna do another one when you start having the babies, when they inject you, because that's a whole nother topic.
Oh yeah, whole nother topic.
Because I wonder how do they do that? I mean, insert you, and it's not with a penis, but it's with something else.
Not.
I know that, but it's like I've been thinking like it's a test tube and they shoot it up in you, but it's not.
It's a little more complicated than that.
Okay.
I would have to give you
All right.
specifics.
We'll
and
save that
stuff.
one for the next video. And I'd like to thank you once again for even interviewing with
Anytime.
me. And you keep up the awesome good work.
Thank you.
All right. And stay on top of this. This is awesome.
I will.
The Sherry Surrogate series. Thank you so much.
Bye.
How's that?